Hey, what's good with it? Just right back at you real quick, just to give you my thoughts on LeBron James and the Lakers and their chances at competing out here in the West this year, and just my predictions as far as that goes. So, first and foremost, I just want to say to all the Lakers fans that don't want LeBron on your team, I think you done lost your mind. Uh, the Lakers haven't went to the playoffs in what, 6, 7 years. They haven't even been relevant. So now they back on national TV. They're being talked about again. LeBron James has brought them back to the center of attention. So be happy that he on the team. Don't be a hater, and also don't be mad at other people that like LeBron James isn't pulling for him. Okay, they might not be longtime Laker fans, but be happy somebody else is cheering for your team while LeBron is on it. You might even win over some new fans. But the main thing is, worry about yourself. Worry about who you cheering for, and not worry about who anybody else is cheering for. That's first and foremost. Second of all, I just want to put this out here. Luke Walton, I think he's just trying to find a way with the Lakers as far as rotations and matchups. That's going to take a while to develop that team chemistry and cohesiveness. It's going to take a while for that to happen. Even when LeBron first went to Miami, they started off, I think, 10-11. When he went back to Cleveland, they started off like 10-10 or something like that. So, it's just going to take time to develop team chemistry. A lot has been said about LeBron plus minus. Oh, he's minus 31 for the year. You can't just look at analytics and say, oh, well, this person is minus that. LeBron plays with so many different people from the bench and from the starting lineup, and there's so many variables that happens throughout the game that can contribute to a plus or minus. I understand it can be a helpful stat, but at the end of the day, you got to look at who else you're on the floor with when you're getting that plus minus. When Rondo won, when the Lakers won the game the other day and beat Portland, I want to say Rondo might have been a plus 22. But then against Dallas, he was a minus 21. So it just depends on who he's playing with. I think LeBron actually plays better with Lonzo Ball. And I think the best starting lineup, honestly, that I think plays well together, and I've seen every game thus far, would be Lonzo Ball starting at point guard, Josh Hart starting at the two spot, bringing LeBron back to an original position, a small forward, having Kuzma play the fourth, or you can interchange LeBron and Kuzma for the 3-4, and then JaVale McGee as your center. See, that gives you a more variety of people that can spread the ball around and people who can still score. And JaVale McGee can still be the rim protector. And then Josh Hart can still hit threes, and LeBron can facilitate to him. Lonzo Ball is starting to hit threes. He's showing he's more of a capable shooter, and you can spread the ball around a little bit more in that capacity. And then when you go to your bench, then you could bring in Rondo as the point guard. Then you could have KCP as the shooting guard. You can bring in Lance as that 3 spot. Then have Ingram playing that 4 spot and Tyson Chandler playing that 5 spot. I think would be a perfect rotation because Tyson Chandler's still going to be a rim protector. Rondo's going to be able to find people. KCP is going to still be able to hit open shots. Lance is going to make him dance and do the things he does as long as he's not making boneheaded plays. So, I think that would be a perfect 10-man rotation. And then at times you can still maybe mix it up depending on how you rest in certain players and still play LeBron with Rondo at times and things of that nature. And it's just going to take a little bit of time to figure out. But please don't think that the Lakers and LeBron, when people say, oh, LeBron came out here for a business decision, it's not about winning games. Trust and believe when I tell you this. By the end, by the time All-Star break roll around, the Lakers will be rolling good. But one thing I'm going to tell you is their biggest downfall right now. The Lakers are leading the league in points in the paint, which is excellent. But this is not the old school way. You got to be able to hit threes in this game. So even the Lakers could be shooting 60%. They could be shooting 60% from the field on twos. And then the other team could be shooting 32% on threes. Well, that team that's shooting 32% on threes is going to still outscore you. So you're going to have to mix some threes in there at times, because you can't just match twos for threes. And even if the team makes less attempts and makes more baskets with the twos, then the threes are eventually going to catch up to you. Like I said, you can shoot 60% from two, and the other team can shoot 30 to 32% from three, and they could easily win the game. So The Lakers are going to have to hit more threes, and that's why I said, it's important. I think Josh Hart should get that starting role as the shooting guard, or even KCP, if he can learn how to just play more with Lonzo, I think would be good. But I think the rotation that I set out there will be good. And then who knows what could happen at trade deadline. Lakers got a victory last night. And I thought they looked pretty good. They actually beat Denver, which is one of the better teams, which I thought was pretty good as well. So I think, before it's all said and done, the Lakers will finish at least, in that fourth or fifth seed and could potentially go to the Western Conference Finals. Now, as far as them matching up with Golden State, that's something that I'll talk about in the future. But just keep tuning in. I'm going to have breakdowns of each games and predictions in both the East and the West. So, once again, this is B New, right on to the real, and death to all you fakers. I'm out.